Hey, what's up, guys? So I've had a couple people ask me about when I'm doing my videos and you see me editing two things on either side and they're sort of mirrored. So I'm just going to walk through that and show you how to do that. It makes everything 50% easier to just be able to use Symmetry and do and model two things at once. So essentially, I use a mirror and I use Symmetry. So Symmetry, obviously, there's a line down the center, and whatever's on both sides, that's going to be mirrored. So there's a few ways to do it now with the update, so it can be a little confusing, and I'll just walk through step by step what I do if I was going to make two little sort of ears or antennae type thing on this little character. I don't know what this little character is, by the way. So first thing, I'm just going to add a sphere. I'll just put it to the top. So I have the sphere here. Now I'll bring it up. So there's a couple things I can do. The first thing, obviously, before you validate it, you can hit mirror, and then you have two on both sides. So now I can manipulate these and kind of make what I want. So let's say I wanted to make two little sort of antennae type things, sort of pointed backwards. So this is how I would do it. So that's how I would do it. And that's one way. I do the same thing with arms, but you can also make one. Like, let's say I just wanted to, let's hide this. So if I was using a sphere and let's say I validated it, or I made some other shape or something like that and it's validated, then I would just do it on one side. I'd do whatever I wanted to do on one side. You know, something like this. But if I wanted it to be on the other side, then I would just go here. I would go to, whoops, let me bring the sphere out. So this is the sphere that I just put there. So I would just do add and then do mirror here. So once I add that mirror, it just mirrors it to the opposite side. When I sculpt, I try to keep my sculpts in the center. So everything that I would use a mirror on would basically go to the other side of world center. The world is just the project, so world center is here. Local centers, like if I was doing a local center like of this shape, and see the lines on it, let's do so you can see. So see this line here? So this is the local center of this sphere. See, they still move in conjunction because they're mirrored. So anything, it's like having one, and this is basically just a mirror of it. So anything I do here is going to happen to this one, even if I like move stuff around, because it's just mirrored. There's just a mirror here. If I take it out of the mirror, then it goes away. The other one goes away. So that's essentially how I do it. Let's see, let me go back to, obviously, world center. World center is just a straight line all the way down. But yeah, symmetry can be kind of confusing, but hopefully that helps. This is essentially how I do any of the sculpts. You know, if I was going to make a, use another shape, let's say like a torus, and if it's underneath this mirror, then it's going to be mirrored. Then I can go like this, and there's going to be two of them. So, and this is actually how I make a lot of my characters. Like, I just kind of do random, I'll do like random things, random doodles, and figure out how to make them look like they're supposed to be there. And sometimes you can get really fun things just from sort of, you know, playing around with it. But I always do things through mirror. I did the arms mirrored, I did the legs mirrored, I did the feet mirrored. So let's say I wanted to move one of these spheres independently. Like, let's say I wanted to make one longer than the other. I want to make it asymmetrical. Let's get rid of these silly things first. So if I wanted to change one of these spheres but have it not affect the other one, sometimes like the hand is in a different position or something. So I would go to the mirror and then I would validate it. So validating it just makes it like, it just Same thing with validating a primitive. It just brings it into your project. It affirms it into your project. I don't even know what affirms mean. So you would just go to validate, and instead of join children, if you join children, then it's gonna make one shape. The children are gonna be joined together. So you can just do keep instances, and it'll make, this will be an instance and this will be an instance. So if I go yes, you see it's blue, and then you can go like this, and then you have the left one and the right one. So I can just go here, and then I can, oops, forgot one crucial step. So I just uninstance them. I've actually gotten stuck on that before because I always forget that. So just hit uninstance. So now I should be able to, I can just do one at a time. But it's tricky because you have to remember to do that uninstance, because they sort of like, you know, they sort of stick together, friends to the end, I guess, until you uninstance them. But yeah, that's how I pretty much do my sculpting two things at once. It really makes a difference, and it also just keeps your sculpt looking cleaner, like especially for eyes, because then you know the eyes are level, they'll be the same size, which is very important to making your character look, you know, polished, clean and polished. They should only be asymmetrical if you choose for them to be asymmetrical, because normally the eyes are basically, you know, level. So anyway, yeah, that's how I do it. Hopefully that helps. Let me know what you think in the comments. Everyone have a wonderful break and holiday if you celebrate that kind of thing. I'm probably going to try to make some more things. I want to make a candy cane, and I might do some other little quick tutorials like this. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, anything that annoys you or that you are confused about, I'm happy to make a video of it, because I like making videos and I like helping you guys. All right, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video.